investigating further, the thing I was having trouble finding is pinto beans, but I did find a couple of cans of those even, so. Yeah, the things that they were out of and that they were running out of very rapidly, they're stocking up on pretty good now, so. As far as the supply lines, things are calming down now. Something interesting just happened. I got a notification from Verizon saying that they just added 15 gigabytes of mobile hotspot data to my plan for use between March 25th and April 30th. I guess that's in response to the coronavirus business. How's it going, guys?
So far, so good. What about you, man?
You keeping up with the demand?
No.
Everybody exhausted? Yeah. Well, you got the shelves pretty well stocked this time. Wow, look at that. I'm doing YouTube right now. Don't worry, I won't put you on there, but
Okay.
just a couple of days ago, there was no ramen on the shelves at all, and now we've got ramen at the food line. Calming down on the supply line side because we have Sundrop. Apparently people felt the need to buy up all the Sundrop, and now we have Sundrop back in the stores. And as one lady just commented a minute ago, I haven't seen this much stuff on the shelves in a while, so a special appreciation to those guys that are keeping the shelves stocked and unloading those trucks. It's a lot of work, and we definitely appreciate them being here so that we can go out on Saturday afternoon and get our groceries and bottled water. Check this out. For right now, looks like everybody can be calm. Looks like the water, they got bottled water on the shelves. It's going, but not quite as fast as it was before. All right, what is today's date? The 28th?
I don't know. I got a birthday in a few days. I know.
Yeah, Mom's got here's Mom again, driving down Jackson Street. And it is either, I think it's the 28th or 29th, well, it's Sunday anyway. I think it's the 28th of March, and we're into like our second week of quarantine with the COVID-19 thing, and we are, at Paula's request, gonna drive up and down Jackson Street just to see what's going on. Now,
And straight ahead of you is downtown where they've got it closed off because they're paving and cleaning, but I see they've got it open now.
yeah, they had it closed off last night, so. But look at this, the traffic is still moving, the grocery store is very quiet, and they're starting to get things back on the shelves good. There's a guy smoking next to us, I can smell it from here.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be good for you during COVID-19. I'm sorry guys, if you smoke, quit it now. This is a good time to do that. You're not gonna be able to get out and get your smokes as easily anyway. No judgment here, I used to do that myself, but right now your lungs could stand the break. But anyway, yeah, we're on the corner of Jackson and East Grundy.
Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln, we're on Lincoln? Okay,
Uh-huh.
Grundy is over.
We're on Jackson and East Lincoln downtown.
East Lincoln, yeah. And we're just gonna take a little ride. I've just been to Food Line to get a box of crackers. And I just taught another remote lesson. It's amazing how quickly we've had to change the way we do business and everything during all of this. So this is the longest light in Tullahoma. Well, no, the longest light's by the post office. And so now we're getting on Jackson Street and we're headed down towards the, yeah. We are headed down towards our house, and there's City Hall on the left. I know they got their hands full right now. And First Christian Church over here on the right, on the corner.
We're going to go right down Jackson Street and then turn around and come back toward
Yeah, it's a good day for a drive anyway.
beautiful.
Well, now as we get on the street past the light, it doesn't look quite as populated, especially for a Sunday afternoon.
Doesn't look like anybody's going out to Walmart.
That far down?
I can't see any traffic at all. I can see straight down Jackson Street to the lights in front of Kroger's. That's
How late does Father keep the church open?
Till dark.
Till dark, okay. Sometime after about 7. A lot of wind, yeah. See, there's not hardly... Now looking at it from where we are, it doesn't look like a lot of traffic.
People are even social distancing their automobiles.
That's what it looks like. I still maintain that there is no COVID-19 vaccine in the toilet paper. Nor does Sundrop contain any. No, they had Sundrop yesterday.
Oh, all right. The parking lot of Walgreens is practically empty, and
That's a shocker.
on Sunday.
I've got to check on prescriptions too.
Busy here.
We had some storms last night, and they weren't very serious here. I don't think anybody had any major storm damage. I watched the coverage. Fast food places are just doing pickup only now. Every place is doing pickup only. There is no dine-in anywhere.
Drive-ins, drive-throughs are busy. McDonald's, they're busy. Drive-through,
And people are using DoorDash, and they have a new thing called 931 deliveries or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but anyway, it's really good too. I just wish they would. I wish I could figure out how to get my groceries delivered. That would be good. What they're doing with DoorDash now is when you order your food, they're bringing it, they're dropping it off on your porch, and then they're texting you to tell you that your food has arrived. To limit exposure to those guys doing the DoorDash.
Here's the parking lot.
The mall. Northgate Mall it looks deserted. It's like the 70s. The mall's closed on a Sunday afternoon.
Look at that.
I imagine the gas stations have got some traffic.
I don't know, we're seeing that.
What's the current gas price?
Oh, that's interesting. We'll go down and look.
Somebody apparently in a hurry to get somewhere.
We'll drive all the way out to the movie theater, which
Okay.
is closed.
Yeah, no way, I wouldn't go in a movie theater right now on a bed.
It's like the old polio epidemic when all the theaters were open but nobody went.
Yeah, nobody went to. Why even have them open?
Gas is at 175 at Kroger. If you got
170.
any points at all, it'll be about 160, and there's hardly anybody there.
Nobody's getting gas. Nobody's going anywhere.
Sonic's busy.
Yep. Curbside service.
Those old 50s drive-ins are back.
Oh yeah, that's gonna. Yeah. The
And-
world is changing.
And the old 50s drive-in theaters have opened and are busy.
The
Drive-in,
the
yeah,
drive-in movie.
movies.
Oh, so you can go see a drive-in movie.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense. But the concessions, I bet you that's different.
Yeah, they can't take your own.
Imagine they're gonna start. They're
There's
probably.
gas at 173.
Oh wow, where was that at?
It's right up here. I don't know what that
Is
is.
that Kangaroo? No, not Kangaroo.
Something
Raceway, maybe.
like that. Past, I didn't get to Walmart, but going past Lowe's. I bet you Lowe's is enough people. People like to work outside. Put in
Good day for it.
plants like we did. Put in the rose garden.
One of these days, I've got to go and buy a toilet seat. Of all things. What do we got here?
There's no traffic beyond Lowe's. Not a car
Wow.
headed toward Shelby's. There's nothing written on the movie theater sign. Not a thing. It's blank.
Wow, that is wild. This is just totally wild.
We're just going to drive in and drive through. We aren't going to turn around.
Is this the
and come
movie
back
theater?
out. This
Or
is
the
the
Lowe's?
movie theater.
This is our Regal Cinema 8.
There's the sign, which is empty.
Let me see if I can see that.
Nothing.
Oh, the sign, okay. I missed that. It's okay, the sign's
Drive
empty.
past it again.
So don't worry about it.
Look at this.
Normally, on a Sunday matinee, it's a little after 3 in the afternoon. It's almost 4 now, I think. And the Sunday matinee would be, there would be people coming out of the matinee by now.
Now Lowe's is kind of busy. They've got gardeners in there buying plants and stuff.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, that's what you want.
Well, that's what you look at. People are staying home. See, I did my remote lessons. The kids are nuts and they're wanting something to do. And I think they're just as glad to have something to do. And it's a real learning curve for me teaching over...
Liquor store's open.
Oh, great for gout patients. I think I will just forego that. Although, this would be a good time to get your booze. They say some places like New York, they were delivering it.
They'll deliver beer here.
They'll deliver beer? Wow.
Okay, now we're going to take a look at Walmart. See what they're doing. It didn't look like it was unusual. People out here don't seem to be in a hurry. They don't seem to be in panic. I'm not sure why. There just isn't. But we don't have the population either.
No. We know where everything is and we know who's running it.
Well, that's true.
My friend Tammy out in Nebraska said that, well, Nebraska is so sparsely populated that they don't have very much of this going on, and everybody stays home anyway. They're all homestead,
Yeah.
you know. And so things are more or less the same out there. Nothing is all that unusual.
Let's see. For a Sunday afternoon, well, they moved all their plants outside, and that's pretty busy. For a Sunday afternoon at Walmart, it's about average. Pay attention to that.
Yeah. Well, you're really helpful with the narration.
There's the new Woodard's right there.
Oh.
It's where that old place was that sold catfish.
Oh.
He bought that building next to it.
Nobody's buying diamond rings right now.
Look at the Kroger parking lot, and it's about average or something.
A lot of pickup over there.
No, not a lot.
No?
They're average. The place is busy here, Sonic. They've got more roll cars. The other morning when I went by, I saw...
With the exception of the fast food places and the grocery stores, this reminds me, with the mall being closed up like that, it just reminds me of the 70s and 80s when places would close on Sunday afternoon and all you could really do is go to a grocery store. You couldn't even go, well, in the early 80s you could go to fast food, but a lot of places were closed on Sunday.
Hospital is very quiet.
Well, that's good to know.
Emergency room doesn't look like it's busy.
That's good to know.
Neither does the nursing home.
Okay.
Office Max has got a few folks in there. Probably still doing their taxes.
They are now for sure.
KFC is open. Drive-through open. That's it. Plaza Mexico has an outdoor dining area. I don't think there's people in there
I wouldn't do it.
eating outside on the patio.
Maybe, but that's still risky to me. Yeah.
Nothing here all the way down to CVS. These are all closed. Some of these are
Let's take a look at the street again. Yeah, they look at this. There's just no traffic.
Traffic's going at about 35 miles an hour. Nobody's in a hurry. I'm
Wow.
glad to see that.
Me too, to be honest with
Let's see, CVS has got a few people in it, always picking up prescriptions and stuff like that. But generally speaking, an average Sunday afternoon.
you. So I can't take you out to dinner for your birthday.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. And of course, the school's been closed a while.
Yeah, they're not.
Well, when they are
The governor's all basically told the president that there's nobody going to be opening anything up by Easter.
here.
Did you ever check out the St. Paul's website for the letter from Father Classic?
No, I never did.
It's just basically a letter saying keep the faith. Well guys, we're almost home, so I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Before I go into the next segment, I want to do, before we do our next one for next week, I want to do a little shot of Dan's memorial roses and the statue of St. Francis we put out in the yard. So we'll come back to you guys a little bit later on. And Mom's going on back in the house after our little drive downtown. St. Francis, the statue of St. Francis here, and the roses that we had planted for my brother who passed away last year on May 25th. So this is it right here. Little, I guess you could say a little rose garden we planted for him. We interred his ashes into the ground along with that. So really glad that he wasn't here to see all of this, because he would not have done well. All right, guys, I think that'll do it for now. We'll have more for you next week. And I thought we'd just end on this note. So you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you next time around.